An electrochemical cell consists of two metallic electrodes dipping in electrolytic solutions. Thus, an important component of the electrochemical cell is the ionic conductor of electrolyte. Electrochemical cells are of two types. In a galvanic cell, the chemical energy of a spontaneous redox reaction is converted into electrical work, whereas in an electrolyte cell, electrical energy is used to carry out a non spontaneous redox reaction. The standard electrode potential for any electrode dipping in an appropriate solution is defined with respect to standard electrode potential of a hydrogen electrode taken as 0. The standard potential of the cell can be obtained by taking the difference of the standard potentials of cathode and anode. The standard potential of the cell are related to standard Gibbs energy and equilibrium constant of the reaction taking place in the cell. Concentration dependence of the potential of the electrodes and the cells are given by Nernst equation. The conductivity of an electrolytic solution depends on the concentration of the electrolyte, nature of a solvent, and temperature. Molar conductivity is defined by K by C, where C is the concentration. Conductivity decreases, but molar conductivity increases with a decrease in concentration. It increases slowly with the decrease in concentration for strong electrolytes, while the increase is very steep for weak electrolytes in a very dilute solution.
Kohl-Rausch found that molar conductivity at infinite dilution for an electrolyte is the sum of the contribution of the molar conductivity of the ions in which it dissociates. It is known as a law of independent migration of ions and has many applications. Ions conduct electricity through the solution, but oxidation and reduction of the ion takes place at the electrodes in an electrochemical cell. Batteries and fuel cells are very useful forms of galvanic cells. Corrosion of metal is essentially an electrochemical phenomenon. Electrochemical principles are relevant to the hydrogen economy.